Om Sadashivasamaramabham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. To sum up what we did last time, he started by saying Yushmad Asmat Pratyaya Gocharayoho Vishya Vishinoho Tamah Prakashavad Viruddha Swabhavayoho Sutaram Itaretara Bhava Anupapatti. He says between you and me, between the body and I, body presented as you, to make it clear it's an object of perception. He says there is no way, that is between Vishya and Vishini, subject object. Therefore, opposite nature, Tama Prakashavad Viruddha Swabhava. There is no Itaretara Bhava possible. Now, Itaretara Bhava can be one becoming the other, Vasutaha. This is not possible. It can be samsarga, some connection. Okay? Two things can get connected up. That's also possible. One's dharma can be mistaken for another person's dharma. Okay. Or it can be adhyasa. He says, all this is not possible, he says. All this is not possible. Why? Because simple, viruddha swabhavaha. Tama prakashavad viruddha swabhavayoho. They are opposite like light and darkness. Therefore, one vastutaha cannot become each other. How can one transform itself to the another thing? Okay. Someone gave a question. What does your Shastra say? Sadeva Saume idamagram asit ekameva advitiyam Brahman. You said that. And then, from that, the whole creation came. That means, from 1 kilo atta, you made 50 rotis. Abhi kya hai? Roti hai. Where is atta? So, this type of a transformation is not possible. Roti and atta are similar. There is a cause-effect sambandha. Okay? Atma and Atma, there is no cause-effect sambandha in that sense. Okay? Therefore, one cannot become the other. Okay? Nor can their dharmas be misunderstood for one another. Okay? Like for example, you keep a crystal on a red velvet cloth, the crystal will appear like a ruby. For that there has to be a samsarga, a connection, or an adhara adheya bhavaha. One is adhara, the support, one is adheya, kept on top. Such a thing is not possible between the Atma and Anatma. Remember, the argument is same. Tama prakashavad viruddha swabhavayoho. They are subject and object, two sides, opposites. Not possible. He says Adhyasa is also not possible. Why? Viruddha dharmas. For Adhyasa, there has to be some similarity. No? You don't mistake yourself to be a bear. Let us say you are a researcher, you spent 6 months in Antarctica and came back with long hair, beard. Oh. Still, you don't mistake yourself to be a bear. Nobody else also will mistake you for a bear. Why? It's so different. Yeah. Swabhavas are so different. Okay? There is no similarity. Yeah. Therefore, the whole crux of the argument is that one cannot become the other, one cannot be associated with the other, samsarga, or adhyasa, one cannot be mistaken for the other. And the crux of the argument is tama prakashavad viruddha swabhavayoho. The whole thing because the natures are opposite. One is Atma, the other is Anatma. One is this thing, yeah. That's what he says, iti asmat patre gochari, in the asmat pratyaya, I. And we also, so pratyaya wise also there is a difference. Vastutaha there is a difference. Pratyaya wise there is a difference. One is asmat pratyaya. Pratiyate iti.
What is pratyaya?
Pratyaya meaning thought.
Thought.
How you cognize. Okay. One is pratiti iti and one is pratiyate iti. Seer seen difference is there. Gochara. Okay. Gochara wise also functioning wise different. Why all functioning karma is for the Yushmat Pratyaya. Asmat Pratyaya is only being. Therefore, at all levels, Vastutaha, Pratyaya wise, Vyavahara wise, Gochara meaning Vyavahara wise. One is an object of karma, the other is only something to be known. Therefore, at all levels. Therefore, he says, Asmat Pratyaya Gochare Vishini. In the Asmat Pratyaya Gochara, in I, the subject Vishini, Chidatmake, one thing, nothing but pure consciousness. Yushmat Pratyaya Gocharasya, the object of Yushmat Pratyaya, you or this, Vishayasya, which is object, Tad Dharmanam, or its qualities, Adhyasaha, Tad Vipiryena, or opposite way, Vishinaha, Tad Dharmanam cha Vishya Adhyasaha, Mithya iti Bhavitamuktam. See, this is two possibilities, because you all say that. No? In I, you cannot have the dharma, you cannot have you being mistaken for me, nor the qualities being mistaken. One is finite, the other is infinite. One is jada, another is conscious. How can you mistake one for the other? Therefore, neither can the entities be mistaken for the other, nor can the dharmas, the qualities be mistaken for the other. Okay. Okay. Dharmanam cha adhyasaha. Mithya iti bhavati muktam. I said mithya here has to be taken as asat. One of the rare places in the Shastra where mithya will be used as asat. Normally when the mithya comes in the Shastra, it is technically used. Sat asatbhyam anirvachaniyam. But here it is used purely as asat. This is not possible, not pena. Neither adhyasa nor neither iteretra bhava, one becoming the other, nor any connection, nor any adhyasa, he says. Why? This is the argument. Tama prakashavad viruddha svabhavayoho. Like light and darkness, they are opposites. Two opposites cannot be mistaken for the other, one for the other. As I said last time, you will mistake a rope for an elephant. Some similarity has to be there. Yeah. We are talking about normal things. We are not talking about abnormal psychological cases. Okay? Yeah. I have told you abnormal cases what happens sometimes, no? Like there was this, what do you call, guy, he rang up his therapist. I have a big problem. What? I'm scared to go out. Why? There are dogs around. So John said, hey, the therapist was saying, this is New York, Baba, not India. There are no stray dogs here. All dogs are taken by people on a leash. You don't have to be worried about that. No, they will chase me. Why should a dog come and chase you? They are pet dogs. Because I am a cat. Now, these type of delusions are abnormal. We are not considering that. Okay. Yeah. So, therapist said, no problems, come over, we will handle that. So, normally therapy is long drawn out. This problem will have to be taken over 6 months or 1 year. And or at the end of it, they may still say it's only manageable, it can't be taken care of. But here the therapist was very confident, he gave all the logic, showed the photograph, this, that, this. Showed the photograph of a cat. You don't even have a moustache, the cat has got whiskers. Okay. The ears are on top of the head, your ears are on the side. It's got a hairy face. You, in spite of being a man, are clean. You are hardly getting any hair growth on your face. How can you ever mistake yourself? The cat walks on 4 legs, you are walking on 2 legs. All that, all the logic was given. Thank you, doctor. Then he opens the door to go out. And the door opens into the waiting room. Quickly shuts the door. Why? What happened? There is a dog outside. A patient has come in with a dog. So what's your problem? You know you are not a cat. Doctor, you know it, I know it. Does the dog know it? So, barring cases like this, okay. In fact, you will never have a problem because the dog will never have this problem. You may have an adhyasa like this. A dog will never have this adhyasa. That a human being is a cat, even if you smell like a cat, because you have played with cats, you are sleeping with a cat in the night. Still, the dog will not have the problem. Okay. Why? Tama prakashavad viruddha swabhavayo. Two different, entirely different, uncommon entities. They can't be mistaken one for the other. That means what? Adhyasa is not possible. If your adhyasa is not possible, then your jnanam is not enough. Karma is necessary. That is the argument. See, all Vedanta is based on adhyasa. So the whole attempt is to negate adhyasa by every Purvabhakshan in the world. Okay. Now, in some things they take it straight away, it is mithya. Because it is not possible, it is mithya. Therefore, the next sentence will become tatahi, not tathapi. But here he says in the answer to this, any questions up to now? Whether it's not that Sanch's question we will handle. Up to now, the first 2 sentences that we did, any question? A little bit long sentence. Yeah, but okay.
So, Swami, this adhyasa is specifically when you have 2 entities and you are mixing one
for the other. Yeah.
It is not the same as an adhyasa where I see the sky as being blue. That is not.
No, there also, no, blue color and sky is being missed. Only thing is there is a dharma. That's why the difference between a dharma adhyasa and a dharmi adhyasa.
Okay, I see.
Dharmi's 2 entities are mistaken one for the other.
Right.
In a dharma adhyasa, only qualities can be taken. Like for example, when you are taking a crystal for a ruby, it's dharma adhyasa. The dharma is mistaken because the color, etc., not otherwise. Yeah. So there is a dharmi. So you can either have a dharma adhyasa or a dharmi adhyasa.
Can you explain again?
Dharmi adhyasa when like rope snake.
Okay.
Is dharmi. Dharmi adhyasa. Blue sky is dharma adhyasa.
So, Swamiji, the Purvapakshi has so far just asserted that there is no need of jnanam because that ajnanam is not.
Adhyasa itself is not there. Then what are you talking about jnanam? You need karma because the problem is real. See, if adhyasa is not there, the problem is real. No? It's like saying the snake that you see on the rope
Is it really a snake?
is not an adhyasa. That means what? The snake is real. Where is my stick gone?
Correct.
You need to do something. That is the crux of the argument. Yeah.
Okay.
Therefore, you have to do something. Just knowing is not enough. Yeah. Just knowing is not enough. You have to do something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Understood, Swamiji.
Yeah. Any questions? Sure, don't worry because I want things to be clear before we go ahead. You know, up to here, this much has to be clear. Dharmi adhyasa, another example can be what happens to many women or many men also. This one of my friends got married and after that he said this because abhi fresh experience has come which is enhancing his teaching. This lady went to the market to buy a sari. Nice peach colored sari. Oh, beautiful. This will look so nice. Got it home. And the next morning opened it in natural light. Oh my God, this is not peach color. This is a dark orange. How can I wear it? Dharmi Adhyasa. Okay. Mistaking colors. You're not mistaking. Sari is remaining there. Only color is mistaken. Dharmi Adhyasa. Are you getting it?
So in the sky example, Swamiji, see the sky we know it doesn't have color.
Yeah.
And neither can the sky be curved.
So the color and form are superimposed on the sky.
On the sky.
Yeah.
So but that is also almost like an impossibility of.
Exactly, it is impossible. That's why the whole argument is that Adhyasa is impossible. When the answer will make it clearer. Now, in the answer it says tathapi. What do you mean by tathapi? That tathapi, that word is a loaded word. Okay? It's a loaded with a lot of meaning in it. Okay? So, what is the meaning? Tathapi. The tathapi implies, okay, I am getting an argument from other texts into it. Is Adhyasa is not possible. Ayuktatvat abhanatva. Ayukta means because it is illogical. Abhanam because it is not seen, not experienced. What is it? If you are saying ayuktam, not logical, because you all give me logical arguments, we accept that. We accept Adhyasa is not logical. We accept that. In fact, both of us are walking on the road. Both of us are walking on the road. You are seeing a snake, I am seeing the rope. Okay? And I am saying that is not a rope, that's a snake. It's the rope that is appearing as a snake. The rope cannot become the snake. You are arguing against it. All the arguments you are giving, I will accept it. I will say, yeah, correct. My question is, why are you seeing it? Correct or not? You are seeing it. No? Ayuktam, meaning it is illogical, is a bhushanam for us. It is we are in agreement with that. Of course it is illogical. Who said it is there? We are saying it is not there. Nasato vidyate bhava. We are saying that. Yeah. In Gita also it is there. Though there we don't go so elaborately into Adhyasa. Why? Sabjan bhag jayega. Run away. Therefore, it is ayuktam, all right. But are you saying it is not experienced by you? Are you saying your finitude is not experienced? Are you saying that you don't take the body as yourself, even though it's an object of your perception? Are you saying that? Abhanam you cannot say. Ayuktam is acceptable. Bondage is not questioned. Only the nature of bondage is now your questioning. Bondage is explained by everyone. Everyone wants to get rid of their finitude. Yeah. Everyone wants to get rid of it. Yeah. And the argument is, if it is natural, you wouldn't want to get rid of it. Yeah. Okay. Now, that means what? Look at it. You are seeing the body but taking it as yourself. You are seeing the mind, taking it as yourself. You are seeing your knowledge, taking it as yourself. That's why we say in simple terms, this is a self-judgment. And that self-judgment is Adhyasa. You cannot say, I am Karta Bhokta without Adhyasa. So here he comes with an argument. Kartrutvam, if Kartrutvam is Brahma, or if Kartaham is Brahma, then Kartrutvam is Adhyasa. Are you seeing the argument? Aham Karta, because you are saying karma is necessary, the Purvapakshi. If Aham Karma, Karta, if I take Aham Karta, to dismiss that, Kartrutvam has to be proved as Brahma, erroneous knowledge. And if Kartaham is Brahma, then Kartrutvam can be negated. There is an Anyonya Ashray, mutual dependency here. Now the question is, how do you say you are a Karta? How do you say you are a Karta? Because here we are dismissing the Ahankara. Ahankara is Adhyasa. Okay? Even they say body, mind, etc. is really speaking, the Ahankara is Adhyasa. So, how do you say you are Karta Bhokta? Body is doing the action, correct? Is the body saying Aham Karta Bhokta? Or is someone else who is seeing the body doing action saying I am Karta Bhokta? What is it? Because body alone is not enough, no? You have to have a desire to do. You must have the knowledge to do. Therefore, there is an entity that makes the body do. And are you aware of your desire? Are you aware of all these things? Yeah. That means all that you are objectifying, you are taking as yourself. What is impossible, logically, you are doing it. You are doing it. It's simple. Let us say, again Purvapaksha back now, okay? Let us say that Kartrutvam is Atma Swabhava. Hey, but it's not there in deep sleep. In deep sleep, mind was not there to objectify it. Waking, mind is there to objectify it. Therefore, the Atma Swabhava of Kartrutvam is objectified by the mind in waking, and since the mind is asleep, it can't objectify it. Simple. Acceptable argument? It looks nice, no? You know what will be the problem? What will be the problem here if you accept the argument?
So Atma depends on mind.
The mind will become the Atma. Because mind is objectifying Atma.
Exactly.
Antakarna will become the Atma because Antakarna is objectifying the Atma. Then you will need another Atma to objectify the Antakarna. Why do you need that? Because you know the conditions of the Antakarna. You know you are happy, you know you are upset, you know you are angry, you know you are fine. You know all that. I mean, obviously someone is knowing that. Are you getting the idea, the argument, the trend of the argument? Okay. Not only that, Kartrutvam is Adhyasa. All right. And it is backed up by the Shruti Pramana that Aham Akarta Bhokta. The Shruti comes into the picture. To say Aham Akarta Abhokta, whereas Abhidhar. So you are saying Shabda Pramanam says you are Akarta Abhokta. Yes, the Shruti says that. Abhi problem hai. Now also there is a problem. Purvapakshan, okay? What is the problem? Simple. Dekha. Perception is taken as the Jeshta Pramana, main Pramana. All other Pramanas are dependent on perception. How do you understand Shabda, the word? Look at it. When you are born, you have perception or you don't have perception? Some of us may be born with certain defects, certain compromises. But basic perception is there. Maybe one of them is not there. Therefore, perception is there. How do you pick up words then? How does a baby pick up language? When you are teaching language, you will say, beta, ball, ball, and you will show a ball. Correct? Book, and you will show a book. That's when you are teaching. But most of it the baby picks up before you are taught. The baby starts speaking at about 18 months or whatever, 17, 18 months. But they picked up language long before that. Just waiting for the vocal cords to develop enough for it to start saying. How does it pick up? He hears somebody saying, father is playing with the ball, playing with the child, and he wants to play with the ball. So he tells the elder brother or whoever is there, ball, get me the ball, bring the ball, bring the water. So bring is constant. Other things change. That means what? The verb is picked up. When you are picking up a language, you will always pick up the verb, the action first, because that is seen. Anyway, we can have a debate on that, that's a different thing. But you are always picking up by seeing, isn't it? Therefore, perception is more important than your Shabda Pramanam. Yeah, perception is more important. This is a belief systems. They say neither the Charvaka nor the communists will accept the Shastra because of this. Say, hey. You accept inference? So, is your inference negating your perception or telling you something more? What perception cannot give you? Like your perception only saw smoke. Your inference said, okay, because there is smoke, there is fire. Correct? So, it gave you some added information which perception could not give you. Correct? Shastra is doing the same thing. You are seeing a world. Okay, you are seeing a world. Shastra is coming and saying, hey, there is more than what you see. Neha, nanasti, kinchana, fact is there is no, all these things are not there. You are seeing yourself as karta, bhokta. Shastra is coming and saying, you are there, but not as karta, bhokta. It's adding, not as mere karta, bhokta. There is only vyavahara. You are actually satyam, jnanam, anantam, brahman. So what Anumana is doing, Shastra is doing? It's not saying your perception is wrong. It's saying what you have concluded from the perception is wrong. Are you getting the difference? I saw things. Therefore, they are different from me. I am finite. Where did you come to that conclusion? That's without thinking, just on base of an experience. So then, now if Shastra is negating that experience, it has to explain, which the Shastra does. That mind is associated only with this much, this body, therefore it will take only the body as me, not you as me. Shastra gives a valid explanation. And if Shabda is coming from another human being, you can accept there will be a limitation for it. Because a product of human thought. The Shastra is not a product of human thought, which we will see later on in this third sutra. We will see that. It is not a product of human thought, it is Apurushayam. It is from the source of all things. Yeah, it's from the source of all things, from Ishvara itself. Therefore, does not have the problem of Adhyasa, which a human being has. Human beings have a problem of avidya. Therefore, any conclusion is tainted by that avidya. Like in mathematics, at the second step you made an error. And that error continues right through, even though all the steps are correct. But the error will continue. Same way, this error of avidya, therefore any conclusion I make, the error will continue. Therefore the source has to be a source which does not have avidya, is not under the hold of avidya. Because you are negating avidya itself. Therefore the source of the knowledge has to be an entity that does not have avidya. That is Ishvara himself, Brahman himself. Therefore this Jeshta argument does not hold good. Jeshta argument does not hold good. Okay, all right. No. There is another argument. What is another argument? Look at this. There is a papa called Gohatya. You killed a cow. This is a papa. Okay. Nowadays they don't take it as papa, but whatever. That is your worldly thinking. The Shastra thinking, Gohatya is supposed to be a papa. For which what will happen? You will get some negative experiences to go through. Okay. What negative experience? Yeah. You will have to see an untimely death in this thing. Untimely death? Not my people. No, maybe your dog. Because dog is now as good as family. You will have to bear some grief. Okay, I don't want to have that. What should I do for that? Setu darshanam. The answer is Setu darshanam. What is Setu darshanam? Go to Rameshwara. So Setu darshanam will remove Gohatya papam. Similarly, finitude will go by Atma darshanam. Therefore you have a look at the Atma. Fine. देखने से बड़ा हो गया. बस हो गया ना. Like Setu darshanam, Atma darshanam also becomes karma. Why? Because the problem is real. Gohatya papa is real, na? It may be a belief, but still it is taken as real. The Shastra takes it as real. So you have real finitude. So Atma darshanam. Adhyasa क्यों लेके आने के बीच में? Shastra doesn't say Adhyasa anywhere. Why do you want to bring it in? Setu darshanam will remove Gohatya papa because there is some tapas involved in it. Setu darshanam is not seeing it on the TV. हाँ उधर है. See Rameshwara. Papa हो गया. No. You are supposed to go there on a pilgrimage. Not drop there in a helicopter. Nowadays those facilities available to go to Badri Kedar and all. It doesn't become yatra, okay? You have to undergo the trials and tribulations. Go Rameshwaram, go walk, have a dip in all those ponds, stay in those wet clothes for a couple of hours because so many things you are having a dip in, then pray at this. All that is karma. So this karma will negate the effect of the previous karma you have done. Karma can cancel karma, fair enough. Finitude is not a karma. Because of your finitude, you are doing karma. So it's not that Atma darshanam will take it away. And Atma darshanam is through jnanam, knowledge. Their darshanam is used in the sense of knowledge. Atma evare drashtavyaha. It is used in the sense of knowledge. Why? Because the sentence, complete sentence makes it clear. Shrotavya, mantavya, nididhyasitavya. Shrotavya, listen to the pramana. So you can't say it's like Setu darshanam. Atma darshanam is not like Setu darshanam. That means what? Your kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam is purely adhyasa. Purely adhyasa. There is nothing else involved in it. Are you all getting this argument? The whole lot of argument just because of the word tatapi. It is not logical, we accept it is not logical. But you are experiencing it. If you are experiencing finitude, no amount of karma will remove it. Because karma phalam is also finite. But Swamiji, I did one small yaga, 3 hours. I get 20 years in heaven. Correct. So like that, can there not be a karma? So 1 year of karma also will give you 20 years. That's nice, na? 100 years. It's still a finite sum. Karma phala, how much more it can be multiplied, it is still finite. It is not moksha. It's not moksha. Plus, if finitude was your nature, will you try to get rid of it? These are simple arguments I gave right in the beginning. But they are valid all the way through. All the way through. If finitude was your nature, you will never try to get rid of it. And you go to your doctor complaining, doctor, I don't know what to do. Every 4 hours I feel hungry. Unless you are obese and want to lose weight. Say, give me an appetite suppressant, then you will say. But there also you are suppressing it because it's your nature. And that is working contrary to you wanting to lose weight. If it is your nature, there is no complaint against it. The very fact, not only you complain against it, you are taking active steps to remove it. Swamiji, I am not taking any active steps to remove Adhyasa. No, but you are taking active steps to remove your sense of finitude. How do you say that? I only just now heard about it. All your life you are struggling against it. From as a child wanting one more laddu for Diwali, one more toy to play with, one more balloon, to the share market balloon. All the time you are trying to get rid of your finitude by getting things or getting rid of things. Either by getting or getting rid of. All the time you have been trying. Because you have concluded happiness is there or not there or whatever. All there is Adhyasa. All there is Adhyasa at work. So what is the Shastra doing here? It is taking your experience of life. Okay, now I am digressing a bit, but it is important. From the text I am digressing. It is taking your experience of life, which we have taken as a reality. There are philosophers and poets who will talk about it as reality. Na chahata hu mein chir sukh. That guy Bachchan's father. Na chahata hu mein chir sukh. Long happiness I don't want. Na chahata hu mein chir dukh. Nor do I want long periods of this thing. Why? Why do you want to be, you don't want to be happy all the time? No. Arohom, avarohom sehi, jivana geet madhur banta. Only by ups and downs is the life journey happy. So now you are concluding that the ups and downs will make you happy. So what do you really want? Happiness or unhappiness? You have concluded on the basis of your experience. Probably you wrote this after Diwali. Why after Diwali? Because Diwali eats so many sweets, you long for something spicy. Na? That's why they will always make some chuda also for Diwali. Ye sweet khake, thoda spicy de do. So seeing that, on the basis of that experience, he must have written this poem also, I'm sure. It's all kitchen logic, it doesn't work. You can philosophize about it, you can this about it, but the fact is you are looking for fullness. Yeah. Like I asked, I had this great astrologer in Rishikesh. He was a phenomenal guy, very phenomenal. Never seen an astrologer like him in my life, before or after. Yeah. You take an horoscope to me and say, why are you getting this horoscope to me? Why, Swamiji? He was a Swami. He's going to die next month. Straight on your face he will tell you. So people now used to like him because he was very straightforward. No sugarcoating. So when I used to take people to him, I used to say, you tell me, I will tell them. You tell me bluntly, I will take it and I will tell them nicely. But he was, and it is true, people like me were like a blunt answer. Yeah. Acha, I am not going to be there next month. No, good. I will. Whatever little stuff I have to put in order, I will do. Fir samadhi mein baith jayega. I am fine with that, but everyone is not fine. So I took this guy to him, a young man. Lot of samsara sukham is there when you. Samsara sukham generally means you'll have a nice home, you'll have a nice partner in life. This is general. General thing. When an astrologer tells you samsara sukham, this is what he means. Happy family, a good job, money, this, that. Everything is fine. But since he was blunt about things, I asked him, what is this, Swamiji? You were saying samsara sukham. We all have studied that samsara is dukkam only, This is how you tell. After you, I've learned how to speak to people. What is samsara sukham? 2 kids will be fighting there. 1 kid would have dirty ear. 3rd kid needs a diaper change. This is samsara sukham. And all this, your wife is shouting at you. You are sitting down there only reading the paper. Come and help me. This is called samsara sukham. He said paper because those days there were no cell phones. He went off before cell phones. Samsara sukha. Okay. And there are people who will say, in the samsara you must find sukham. If you are saying, living in the samsara you must know the truth, I will fully accept it. Because you can do that. Karma yoga lifestyle. Yeah. But that sukham is what you need to do. Don't mistake sukham to be a promotion or a relationship. That's all functional. It will give you what you need to make your life manageable. That's good. Life becomes manageable, it's easy. Yeah. Okay. So now this is exactly what he's doing. You are taking the life's experiences and showing it is Adhyasa. Its whole conclusion is based on Adhyasa. Why? The underlying thing is you are looking for Ananda. Through every experience, every desire, what you really want is Ananda. Why? Because I have concluded I am not. That is Adhyasa. That conclusion is Adhyasa. And why have you concluded that? Because I had taken body, mind, etc. as me. Therefore, because of that Adhyasa, I don't have Ananda. Therefore, I seek Ananda. Purely notional. Adhyasa is purely notional. Yeah. So this is the thing. And therefore he says, Tathapi, in spite of that, he says, Anyonyasmin, mutually. Anyonya atmakatam, one on each other. Anyonya dharmamscha, their dharmas also. Adhyasaha, not only qualities, but also dharmas. Acha. Why? Say, when you are mutually superimposing one on the other, why do you have to say their dharma is also mutually imposed? I have taken the body as me, and body is taken as Atma, Atma is taken as body. Ho gaya na kam? No, because there are certain experiences where only the dharma is taken. Do you take yourself to be the eyes? Or do you say, I am hard of hearing, hard of seeing, I need specs? Or do you take yourself with the ears, or you say, I am hard of hearing? Only the dharma is taken there. Can you see that? Only the dharma is adhyastam, not the whole ear. You don't say, I am the ear. I am the eye. Yeah, you don't say, I am the eye. Yeah. You say, can't see very clearly, I need some specs. Can't hear very clearly, I need some hearing aid. That you can say. Dharma adhyasa there. Not pure whole adhyasa. Dharmi adhyasa is not there, only dharma adhyasa is there. And why does it come? Itra avivekena. Because of itra avivekena. Atyanta viviktayoho. Even though they are atyanta viviktaha, they are totally different from each other. Dharma, dharmino. One is between the dharma and the dharmi, both of them. Sometimes dharma adhyasa, sometimes dharmi adhyasa, sometimes both. Okay? Yeah. When I take the body as me, it is dharmi adhyasa. No? But when I say I am the body, really speaking, it's only dharma. The satta spurti, the existence and the chaitanyam, the sentiency is the atma, nothing else. You are not imposing the whole atma, satya, jnana, anantam on the body. You can't do that. Only satta spurti is taken. Satta meaning existence and spurti, sentiency is taken. So there is dharmi adhyasa actually speaking. Okay. They really speaking, it is only the dharma is taken, not dharmi. Only the dharma is taken. Whereas when I say body is me, it is whole body is taken as I. No? Yeah. It is what? Mithya. Mithya meaning what? Sat asadbhyam anirvachaniyam here. Mithya meaning it is not true. It is there, but it is not true. Why? Ajnana nimittaha. Ajnana nimittaha. Born purely out of ignorance. Or you can simply take mithya jnana nimittaha. It is born of erroneous knowledge. But I don't like to take it as born of erroneous knowledge because adhyasa itself is erroneous knowledge. Adhyasa itself is erroneous knowledge, and that adhyasa was being challenged. Therefore, to say it that mithya is important, because we are not saying it is not experienced by you, but we are saying what you are experiencing is not true. That is called mithya. You are experiencing it. You are experiencing the snake, but it is mithya, not true. Why did the snake come? Ajnana nimittam. The nimitta, the cause is ajnanam. Therefore, even though it is illogical, there is a cause for it. Remember this, adhyasa is illogical, accepted. But it is bhanam, it's experienced by you. And there is a cause for it, ajnanam. Ajnana nimittaha. You don't know your satyam jnanam anantam brahman. Therefore, whatever you are associated with is taken as yourself. The seen is taken for the seer. That's how illogical. Yeah, I accept it is illogical. But you are doing it. Why are you doing it? Oh, mera question hai. Why are you seeing the snake? I am only explaining why you are seeing the snake. You are saying that is not possible. Of course, I accept snake. A rope can never become snake. Yeah. If rope can become snake, we won't have to go hunting for snakes to get the venom. You can just take a snake, convert into a rope and take the venom out of it. Take the rope, convert into a snake and take the venom. Nahi hota hai. We accept rope can never become snake. But you are seeing it. Why are you seeing it? Should not be your question, should be my question. Why are you seeing it? Tarandigri like language, you would have said, ये तो आंख है क्या बटाटा है? क्यों देखता है? Why are you seeing it as a snake when what is there is rope? But I'm seeing it. You're seeing it. It is mithya, false. Why is in scene of ignorance? You have not seen the rope. Therefore, you are mistaking it for a snake. You don't know yourself as satyam jnanam anantam. Therefore, you are mistaking it as body, mind, etc. Do you know your satyam jnanam anantam? If you say yes, then the question of adhyasa doesn't come up. Then you won't ask this question. If you say no, then ajnana nimittam. That's why you are saying it. Are you getting the argument? Therefore, mithya ajnana nimittaha and satyanrita mithini kritya, by mixing up reality and non-reality. Why is this sentence important? Okay. See, mutual superimposition, right? Body is superimposed on the Atma. Because body is superimposed on the Atma, body should be unreal, Adhyasa. Atma is superimposed on the body, therefore Atma is also supposed to be unreal. Both are unreal. Atma is body is superimposed on the Atma. Like snake is superimposed on the rope, therefore snake is not real. So body is superimposed on Atma, body is not real. Atma is superimposed on the body, therefore Atma is not real. Shunyameva sharanam. Nothing is real. Correct है क्या नहीं है? Because superimposition is adhyasa. Mutual superimposition we are talking about. Therefore both should become unreal. Therefore shunyam sharanam gacchami. Can you see where people have gone wrong? Not Buddha. Buddha didn't have this problem. People who came 500 years after Buddha and wrote books, they had the problem. You see, that's why he says, Satyam and Anirtam Mithini Kritya. It is not a mistaking of two same degree of reality. One is Satyam Abhaditam Atma. Because Satyam Jnanam Anantana is real. And what are you mistaking it for? Unreal. It's like fighting shadows. It's like fighting shadows. Yeah. That's exactly what we are doing. We are doing shadow boxing. Yeah. Satyam and Anurtam is Mithini Kritya. Yeah. Atma Satyam. Body, Deha, etc. is Asatyam. Manifestation. The manifestation is taken for the reality. And that's why I said it is dharma of the reality continues. The whole Atma is not imposed on the body. Only the dharma of satta spurti, the existence and sentiency, is superimposed on the body. Therefore, satyanrutam mithini kritya, mixing up reality and non-reality together. Yeah. That this is important, otherwise mutual superimposition. We all say it, mutually superimposed, without understanding. Mutually superimposed, both of them should be mithya, both of them should be not there, therefore only you will end up with shunyavada. That's why when Shankara says that even in the small book like Atma Bodha, the small little Prakarana Grantha attributed to Shankara, people question that, was attributed to Shankara. There he says, Atmana Sachidam Shascha, Amsha eva Amsha, the Sachit aspect of the Atma. Buddhau vrittiriti dvayam, the thoughts that come up in your mind. Samyoga cha avivekena, mixing up together because of lack of discrimination. What do you say? Janami iti pravartate, I take myself to be a knower, doer, etc. Even the simple introductory book, he says the same thing. Yeah. Avivekena, because of lack of discrimination between ajnana nimittaha, satyanrutam mithini kritya. What happens? Ahamidam mamedam, I am this, I am the body, this. You are actually saying I is this. And because you say this is mine, mamedam, ahamidam, mamedam, both are wrong. Though when you do Drigdrishya Viveka in the beginning, I say, for the time being, we'll accept mine as okay, but I is not okay. My mind, but not I mind. We say that in the beginning, but because you are taking yourself as to us, you take others as yourself. Ahamidam, mamedam, both are mithya. Yeah, both are mithya. Yeah. Nothing is yours. Yeah. Okay. iti naisargikoyam loka vyavaharaha. This loka vyavahara is naisargikaha. Naisargika is what? From beginningless time onwards. Why do you say that? Hey, why are you taking the body as yourself? This lifetime. Previous lifetime I did the same thing. I remember half a dozen lifetimes, all of them I did the same thing. But you were there before that also. Before that I don't remember. I don't remember myself being a dog or a cat or a monkey. But all of them would have taken body as me or not. Let us take evolutionary theory. In all those lifetimes you would have taken body as yourself. So this lifetime also you are taking body as. Why? All those lifetimes Ajnanam was there. Born means Ajnanam is there. Ajnanam has got no beginning. Therefore, when will your vyavahara, aham idam, I am this much only, mame idam, this much is mine, when will it have a beginning? Naisargikaha, no beginning. Right from the beginning of time. From the creation started, you have the same issue. So the cyclic nature of creation, cyclic nature of punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Cyclic nature. And every lifetime, you will take ahamidam, mamedam iti. Naisargikaha vyavahara. Yeah. When will it go? Simple. Since ajnanam is a nimitta, jnanam. Jnanam is the answer. Jnanam evatu kaivalyam. Moksha is by knowledge alone. You have to know what you are. Why? Because the cause of the problem is ajnanam. The cause of the problem is ajnanam. Adhyasa is because of ajnanam. Swamiji, isn't it enough if you remove adhyasa? You will keep on repeating different adhyasas. Why? Cause of adhyasa is ajnanam. That is there in your mind. Therefore, if not one thing, you will mistake something else. Swamiji, I met my soulmate. This is my soulmate. One adhyasa removed. Experience. No, my soulmate can't be like this. I feel miserable. Gone. Another soulmate, another adhyasa. How many soulmates are you having? You have one, na? You better work on that relationship. You will get whatever you can get out of a relationship, you will get from any one person, get it. Yeah. Otherwise, you will keep on repeating adhyasa. All these modern ideas of soulmate, etc. are problems, okay? So, adhyasa will keep repeating. Ahamidam, mamedam will keep going. Yeah. Therefore, if I remove one adhyasa, some other adhyasa will replace it. Oh, that rope is not a snake, negate the snake. What is it? Crack on the earth? That's more serious. Or is there some stream flowing through one line of water or something like that? Oh, where did water come here? Something or the other you will mistake. Because when you don't know and you have the ability to think, you cannot but help conclude something that you see, whether you see it clearly or you don't see it clearly. Because you have to take a stand. For functioning, you have to take a stand. Without a stand, there is no functioning. If you know the truth and you are taking a stand, it's only a role. You know it's mithya. समझे अभी क्या कर रहा है? टीचर का रोल कर रहा है वो. मिथ्या है यार. हाँ, मिथ्या ही है. और स्टूडेंट बेरा वो भी मिथ्या ही है. What are you trying to do? Make them understand the mithya. How are you going to do that? Remove ignorance. How are you going to do that? Use a pramana for them to know the truth about themselves. I am Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. उसका बात क्या है? उसका बात क्या है? Go have a cup of coffee और क्या? Job is done. Job is done. Therefore, this naisargika vyavahara, from beginningless time onwards, this vyavahara is going on. Therefore, the samskaras are well entrenched. Swamiji, then that means you will need lifetime of learning, lifetimes of learning, not one lifetime. In the Himalayas, there was a cave That cave has been there right from beginningless time. Meaning, right from when the Himalayas were formed, when we broke away, the Indian subcontinent broke away from the island of Gwanda and joined the Asian, in that this thing, Himalayas were thrown up. That cave was there and the mouth of the cave is blocked by a rock. For 1,000,000 years it has been there. 1,000,000 years, maybe more. One small earthquake, the stone rolled away, sunlight streamed into it. How long did it take for the darkness to grow? Light streamed in, darkness went away. Knowledge comes in, ignorance goes away. Doesn't take lifetimes. It doesn't take lifetimes. It may take one lifetime. Okay. Yeah. Because it's structured learning. You start with the Gita, then the Upanishads, then the Brahma sutras. ऐसा होता है. Yeah. So that structured learning takes some time. That's all. Then some Adhyasa, etc. to own it up. Fine. It's become a fact of your life. इतना ही बात है. So even though it is naisargikoyam vyavahara, it doesn't take that many lifetimes to get rid of it. Aneka janma samprapta hai. Assume this lifetime is the last lifetime, okay? Yeah. Work on that premise. If it doesn't work, don't worry, another lifetime is there. Yeah. But why should it not work? Yeah. There is no reason why it should not work. Yeah. Any questions up to now? Or clear?
Swami, there is a question.
Shoot.
So, Swamiji, when you said that it's a complete mutual superimposition, so this is my understanding, a complete mutual superimposition doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Whenever Atma is superimposed on the other things, it's a partial superimposition of
Dharmas, the qualities, yeah.
Of dharma, of qualities.
Satta smurti, yeah. Dharma, eva dharma, not really dharmas, but like that, yeah.
Correct, the qualities.
Yeah.
So why does the complete superimposition doesn't happen? Why do we only superimpose the satta and spurti and not the anandam and anandam?
Because the ananda is also superimposed sometimes, no?
Sometimes.
As experiences, yes. But limitlessness cannot be superimposed on a finite thing, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
That's why. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So clear, good place to stop.
Yes, sir.
Think it over. If there are any questions, shoot. But next class will be not next Sunday. Next Sunday is 8th, the Vedic Wisdom Festival. Okay. So it will be on 15th after that. Next class here will be 15th. Don't worry, I will sum up some of the arguments again. Every class I will spend at least 15 minutes summing up highlights. Then we will go ahead. Okay. Good place to stop. Om Tat Sat.